So I'm here right now. It's like what, really late already, but I'm checking what I did today, which was I installed the carb and I had to actually fix all the electricals and move some hoses from the old carb to the new one. And let me just show you guys. Alright, here it is. Let's make this a little wider. There you go. So the new carb did not have this head, and I had to transfer it from the old one, so I cut all the wires and I splayed them, tangled them up together, and electrical taped them. So here I made sure everything was in the right place. I had to move some hoses from the old one, which includes this one going here. These had to move them. I had to fix the way my new carb was, because the way the throttle design, the throttle lock was a little different. It was higher, so it wasn't being pulled. It wasn't exactly being pulled this way, which was the way that I wanted from here. There, which is supposed to be pulling from here to there, which would pull it this way, supposedly. And I had to do that. I had to put this coil from the old one into this new one. And basically what I did was some sort of, I'm not even gonna call it a conversion, it was more of a complete something that was incomplete. So I'm going to try starting this tomorrow. I'm going to go and buy gasket maker. It's some kind of paste that you put on the gaskets that you make, so it like solidifies, makes it like really durable. Make sure there's no leaks. Other than that, I'm gonna buy the brake fluid already. I'll install the transmission if I can get the bushing. I need to buy a new throttle cable, which is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Check this out. This cable, it's not even on properly. I can't pull it, I can't push it in, I can't use the gas pedal to do anything to it. It's just like I really have to buy a new one from an auto supply. And that's how I'm going to try starting and testing the engine tomorrow. Other than the fact that I have to change the oil, leak the old one, as well as the gas. But what I have right here is a fully charged car battery, which is right here. That's what I'm gonna be using tomorrow.
I feel like Superman, they gon' remember me. I think I know I can. Who says it's hard to reach? Who's gonna stop me on the road to success? I don't know. They try to break me down, but I'm still on my feet. This city's full of life, so why is it hard to breathe? Oh, why did God create this world so unfair? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I can't run, I can't crawl, and sometimes I feel like I ain't nothing at all. Life is a journey where you stumble and fall, but I'm okay when I lie down in your arms. When I lie down in your arms. When I lie down in your arms.
I feel like moving back. Sometimes it's hard to dream. The life I chose is past. It's moving without me. Who doesn't want a machine so they can go back in time? I don't know. My time went by too fast. There's no one left but me. I've got a 9 to 5, and it gets the best of me. This is the life I'm gonna live to the end, but I'm okay when I lie down in your arms.
Hey guys, so let me just show you what's been happening lately. So I was able to get a new jack so I can lift every wheel on each side, and I can try to restore the mags, and I want to be able to check the disc brakes so I can maintain them or do maintenance repair. Oops, right there. Next, I already installed the base plate here. You notice I took out the rubber. I've been trying to fix my transmission, but I noticed these plates weren't fitting properly, and the base plate might actually need its real bushing, like a real plastic bushing, so it touches the tranny properly, the box down there. What else? I was able to install some missing pieces. Well, they weren't missing, they were just lying around. I was able to install them properly, like here, the extra drawers and everything. So you can see, just like here, like I said, I was able to place some parts back in the original place. Like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to restore these, or might not use them anymore if I'm going to upgrade the inside a little bit. Per se, this cable and this like slot is supposed to be under here. Like you can see right there, that's supposed to be fitted inside that spot right there. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but they're able to, and it's supposed to be down like there. Oops, it's not on. It's supposed to be screwed on there like this. You see that the cable for the hood is supposed to be right here, and I'm supposed to be able to pull it out properly and easily. So what else have I done? I was able to put every hose that I've seen like back in their place, of how I found them. I think I already showed you guys that I fixed some of the wires. And for the carb gasket, I was able to put this gasket maker onto the gaskets I made, so that kind of pretty much sealed it and stuck it to the carb and like the manifold. So here are the high tension wires. You can see that I like put electrical tape because the wires weren't exactly fully exposed, but there were cracks on the outside layer, and I just wanted to do like the best maintenance I can do on them for now. Just there, you see all the tape. It's like all fixed onto the distributor and back on to the spark plugs. Alright, so let me just show you guys again. This right here is the shift stick, and like I said, the handle was like stuck to this whole base, that it's like basically half or more than half of your shift stick already. But I took it out because I was trying to fix these rings, like these metal rings, which are supposedly supposed to lock into the base plate. There you see the ridges, and you can see that this thingy right here is like supposed to, it was locked before. When I first took this out, it was like perfectly in, and I think it's supposed to be like in the shape of a ball. You see those two lines? They're supposed to fit right there inside these right there, and these are supposed to be locked somehow in place so I could move the clutch and gears around. You know, as soon as I tried doing this and I was moving the stick around when I first failed, I actually put the car into a different gear, and now I can't like seem to find my way to put it back on neutral, because I tried pushing the car like forward so I could see if it was in neutral, but now it's not. And yeah, that's basically it. So what's happening today? You know, I woke up this morning. I was talking to someone last night. I was supposed to hire like a mechanic to come here and diagnose the engine, because I've been like, for the past few days I've been online like trying to look for a schematic or a diagram for a 3AU, just to make sure my wires were in place before I try to start it with the ignition or even check the other electricals. And that's it. He didn't arrive. He said that his boss ordered him to do something today, so he wasn't able to come here in the morning, and he said he might try to come here tonight. So I think you guys were also able to see it in the preview what I've been doing. I was able to remove, or whatever you like to say, the gas cover, because I could not open it with my key. It wouldn't budge at all, so I have to find a way to fix this. And like, I broke a pin. What else? I was able to find 2 levers on the car, which is right here at the right side, because it's Japan, so you notice that most of the openings, if you're in a different country where left-hand drive is the norm, you'll see that it's like different here, because it's not on the driver's side where you open the gas, your hood, and your trunk. Alright, so right now here we're at the left side, and you notice that opening of the hood is right there on the right, and so is the opening of the gas, which is this lever right here. Seems normal, which is why I was able to take it out. And here is the opening of your hatchback or your trunk, which seems to be locked or like fucked up already, and I have to like fix this somehow as well. It's most likely the cable when I tried pulling on it. You see it down here, just like my throttle cable. So I just wanted to show you guys this. This is my throttle cable. As you can see, I can't pull on it at all. This is the side of the cable that's supposed to be in here inside the car, and this is the base plate that holds it in place. You can see we'll go all the way to the end of it, to the side part that is supposed to be attached to the carb, which is right here, and I could not pull on it at all. So what I had to do is I unscrewed the base plate from in here, and I had to pull it from the hood or the engine bay all the way in here. Yeah, so it's raining right now, but I want to show you guys this. Like I said, I was able to take out the cover, and here is the gas right here. Just twist this open. Let me just turn this on. Twist this open. Look all the way down there. This is what it looks like. Let me just like twist this back in right way, and that locks it back in place. So I'm back in my car because like it's raining outside and it's kind of noisy, so I had to close the door, and it's like hot in here. But I even got soaked. If you notice, I'm like a little bit wet, because the tent around the car has holes, and I wasn't able to push it up in the right spots, so it started dripping on my hood. And like, my car is already damaged. I didn't want that to happen. I don't care if I get wet, you know, I have to save the car. So there's something like I want to talk about, like based on my videos. If you watch them, I really want to shoot them. I've really wanted to shoot them part by part and be organized, so you guys can see what I'm fixing, like how I'm fixing things properly in order, and like in any order, as long as you guys can see that each video is part by part. But there's too many factors for me right now, too many variables, constants. Like, there are too many things I can fix in the meantime, while there are things I'm waiting for that I can't fix yet. And that's why my videos are unorganized, and I'm just trying to fix what I can fix every single day. And that's like how this goes for me. Cause like, oh, I'm missing a part, I have to go buy a new one, or I notice a problem and then I realize that there are things I have to do to fix it. Like, there's just too many, and I'm just really trying to get by this project, or trying to do this project as much as I can, small detail, like small detail by small detail, small details before the big details, or like whichever parts I can fix, I'm trying to do that right now. And whichever parts I can't, I'm trying to make do with what I can do now. Actually, also before I can start the car, which I've like, it's been days since I've been like, oh, I'm gonna start the car tomorrow, I'm gonna start the car tomorrow already. But like, my main problem right now is the wiring of the engine. I want to make sure it's right before I try starting it. I don't care if the dashboard's not right yet, I just want to start the engine. And right now, in the preview, you guys saw that I've been trying to unlock the drain hole under this car, and it's not a bolt type. It's more like this type, like a plug type, and it's even metal, and it has a hole in the middle of it, where you can insert your ratchet clank, and you can see that in the preview, me trying to open it with a ratchet clank. And I even like tried to do like a homemade extender over the ratchet. I tied it to like a metal pipe with wires, and I tried pushing it, but it just didn't budge, meaning I have to do something like get an actual metal pipe, like one that's like super tough. I don't know the word of matibay in English. Like super durable, a super durable pipe that maybe I'll have to fix up by welding a perfect fit piece that can go inside the gas opening thingy, the drain plug. But other than that, that's like all I've been doing recently. Right now I'm just waiting for the mechanic so he can tell me if my wires are correct. I don't know what else to fix right now, honestly. I'm just gonna go. I haven't bought a throttle cable yet, which I'm gonna do. My filter has no foam yet. I haven't been able to find foam. I'm also going to do that. I've already explained. I fixed the gaskets already with the gasket maker. I forgot to mention that there's oil right now inside the engine. The previous owner was able to keep like maintenance of the oil. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if he told us that he put new oil or something, but right now it's at maximum and the oil's really clear, like it's like brand new oil or something. And that's really it. It's not much else to do right now. So when I start the next episode, I think the focus is going to be based on me trying to start the engine already once all the wiring is done and everything. And I always, you know what, I just always notice that I call things by different names. Usually I'm unsure if it's exactly applicable to use disc brake, or when I say ratchet clank, you guys maybe call it differently. It's also a ratchet wrench, or I don't know what you guys would call it. It's just like I have these different names or some shiz in my head, and it's like so awkward. But I think that's all I can say that I'm for this episode. And I'm going to be the next update. I'm going to be focusing on the engine. That's it. On the next episode, I'm most likely going to be installing the throttle cable, the gas pedal. I want the tranny to be fixed, or if it's not fixed yet, it doesn't matter. But my focus in the next episode is supposed to be starting the engine already. And that's it. See you fools later.
When I lie